We'll see our framework we developed yesterday. So, and have you received any mail from us like we discussed yesterday? We need to create some framework for Flipkart and IRCTC. So Flipkart there will be two models. One is the login and second is the end-to-end flow, like product order till the payment page. We do not complete the flow of like do payment and everything. Just come back uh, while you reach payment section. And in IRCTC only you have to log in and create a one form. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So yesterday we had defined some framework like these framework solutions. So I changed the name. Actually, yesterday the name was Basant Solution like that, but today I've renamed the framework like framework solution. So in framework solution, we seen yesterday we have to create this four kind of packages, different packages, and each package is having some separate kind of Java file or property file, normal text file. Okay. So in Excel export and file input output file IO, here we had created one Excel sheet reader file. We can call read Excel file .java. So here only normal Java functions we have created here for our Excel sheet reading. Okay, and second thing will be second in object section. It will taking some time to load. Okay. Jay, I think you were not available yesterday. So have you seen the video? Okay, fine. I will check it and then tell you. Okay, don't worry. So if suppose you have any query, so you just put a smell, and then we can look it out. Your if suppose you are having some problem. So today, so see, this is our Excel sheet where we are reading this. Here in read Excel sheet, we define the path of the file. Where is our file? Then file name and sheet. Okay, these three parameters we are passing here. Then, as you know, there will be two kind of file we are having. One is like 2003 and 7 and above file, like 2013, 10, like that, or MS Office, MS Word. So extension was for that file dot xlsx, and lower version of our Word file that's called xls. So we can use both of this extension file in this project. Don't worry. Only sin will that if we are using this xlsx, so we can use jxl jar file as we seen yesterday. We can use jxl jar file for xlsx only, but this jxl jar file is not support to this xlsx kind of file. Okay, so avoiding this kind of avoiding choice and choosing of two different jar file, you can either use poi apache jar file, poi jar files. I will tell you where you can get this apache poi jar file. So this is your jar file. So when we are using this poi apache jar file, so no need to worry about which kind of extension we would like to use, like that will be .xls or .xlsx. Okay, then this one package, inside one package we are just reading the file, the excel file. Okay, and second package is called object. Here we are storing all object element in the page. Okay, whatever element with us, everything we are storing in the this object.property section. Okay, so that should be either id, that will be either xpath, you can use link text, you can use anything, whatever web element will be there, whatever identifier you are using, everything should be stored in same place. If suppose as I'm saying, you have to create a framework for Flipkart and IRCTC. So for end-to-end flow, whenever you would like to get the web element information, all information should be stored in this place only. So this is our repository kind of thing. Object.property will store our all object information, that is our repository section in framework. Okay. Now operations. Operation is reading this object file. Operation means this is the two thing we are here. Read object file. Whatever object we are storing here in this object.property section, we are reading through this file. For that, we had created one property object, properties p equal to new object. Okay. Then property get object repository. Get object repository through where IO exception, and this is our input stream. Stream equal to new file input. File system.property get system.get property your user.directory. It means user.directory means this will show the your project location, project path in your system. So by default, it will, like we are using this kind of path in our system, like which location we are storing our file, and where we are, like that. So this kind of we are generally define our path. But if suppose we are writing this system.get property user.directory, it means this is the best location of your system. So project till the project name, you can define this kind of property. This will be shortcut. Okay, whenever we are using this, so we would not require different number of times to set path, because whenever we are storing this framework or this project to any other system, so that any another system, whenever we are storing that project, so automatically it will fetch those uh, location using this system.get properties. Then src folder, inside this src folder we have created an object, and then object folder we are having object.property file. So this is the reading. So p.load streams, p.load stream properties dot load this stream one by one whenever required. Okay, return then p. So this is one reading object. Then whatever operation you like to do with these objects, so for that we are creating here UI, user interface operations. So where we suppose in web page we have to number of web element will be there. There will be text element, there will be radio button, there will be checkbox, there will be drop down, there will be mouse over, anything, a lot of function we can create here. So for that we would like to read those object, what operation we would like to perform, like click function we would like to use. This operation nothing but this switch case we are using here, because we can create a multiple function here. So this is a storage of your function library, also you can call it this. UI operation is also called as a function library. Okay, so here the object name, the string object name came from our this object property, and object type is what is the type of object type we are storing here. This is like what this is id or xpath or link, whatever, what is the type of object. And value, if suppose we are entering something like username, password, or name, first name, last name, so at that time we can use this value. Okay, then this is our function.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to interrupt you. Sir, here P is an object we are using to read those
Object file.
object object file, right?
Yeah.
So P is also an object, right? Of
Yes,
properties type.
P is representing us on behalf of our system. The P is representing our all objects. It will
Okay,
read to
okay,
those objects.
okay.
Okay. So here one by one, so whatever function we are using, okay, the p and object name, the object name we are putting here, so it will come to the p and find the those objects. Suppose we are using here username, like object name we are using username and object type is id. Okay, username id, and then it will find the p. So it's come to here and it will find username first in the whole object repository. It will come to find username and type like id. So what is id? Id is equal to email. So it will find those element in the web page and perform this activity. This is our activity, or you can say function click. So the click event will be passed to our web element. Then type, then go to url. Type means nothing but send key, okay, where we would like to type in our text box or command area, comment area, or any message area. Get text means we would like to take text from the web element, like actual text, as we see whenever we would like to type something, like error message is displaying in our web page. Suppose we are using invalid user id, invalid password, so there will be displaying some validation messages. So if suppose we like to take those messages and we would like to validate in our web in our script as well, the expected and actual, as we seen in our basic program, our advanced program, multiple function we had used and basic program we had seen. So for there we had use our multiple annotation, like see, this is our verification validation we had used. This is string and this is actual. So here, as you can see here, the get title is also one, getting the title of the page. And get text we had used for our for that thing, for our validation of our, see, this is our get text method, where we can retrieve actual error in the web page. And this we should expecting, this is our error message. So if suppose the error message expected actual will okay, then we can move ahead for our next steps, like that. So we can take this action or this function for getting text from the web page. Second is alert. If suppose you are having some alert in your web page, okay, some alert function will be there, so we can use alert as well. And also you can increase if suppose you are having some more functions. So what you did, just you can write here case, sorry, this will be a small letter, case you have to write, then in bracket, suppose mouse over, okay, this is your one function, another function, okay, and this is for mouse over, okay. And here you have to create a one method for what, like in mouse, or what we have to do, we have to require two element, okay. So either you can use here two element, or you can use directly one function you can create here, mouse over, like that. Mouse over function, if suppose you are creating here one method you have create, so you need to require, like, see this, like this is a for alert, close alert method, we had created one method. So similar way you can use this kind of method. So for that also, otherwise what you have to do, you have to write to web element, you have to define here first web element, like that, web element. Then whatever we had created for multiple function, if suppose we are looking for this multiple function, then we can see this is our advanced. In multiple function you can see mouse over, okay. So this is our mouse over, okay. So mouse over, what we are doing here, one web element we are define here, web element this, and driver dot find element by this is, okay. So here how can we write this? So you can just write like mouse over web element, this is element, driver or find element. So you can use this thing, inside of this total X path here, or this, you can use this element. Okay, so whenever we require, so we can take those element, driver dot find element this dot this, then here it will hold it, and after that you can click it. This is one web element, and second web element for uh, this is the one, and this is second, like that. So here you have to create some action builder here. This is has to create to you. This is required to create in mouse over. You have to create first action builder. Okay, in action builder you have to create this builder of move element like this, and for that, what you have to do, you can just write like this, and instead of this element, okay, you have to create multiple function here. For this also you have to create one more method here, uh, web element equal to this your mobile. Okay, and this is your third element. Third, so this is a way to find out, and you have to click the function. Yes, yes. This is for mouse over. Why we define web element case. See, uh, see, we are getting object from here only. We are getting object from here only. Okay, we are define here object information, like suppose electronics, so we define X path of electronics. Then mobile, we mobile, we write here mobile and mobile X path. Then anything. So here, if suppose we are using this suppose EL and mob and third, so we define the three element what we are writing here. These three thing we define as a variable. So the electronics X path, this is our web element. So web element we are requiring here. Otherwise, if suppose we are not defined as a web element, so instead of this ELE, you have to write all this length here. Okay. If suppose we are not using this, then you have to define like this. Okay. And again, you have to inside this mobile, again you have to write this, and again for third element you have to define like this. So third element we are clicking, so n number of whatever will be there, so according to you have to use, so you can remove it from here. Okay, so we
Sir,
are avoiding long
sir,
length. Huh?
sir,
Yes, yes.
uh, but I didn't get it. Like for mouse over case,
Hmm.
why did we define those elements over here, like web element? mobile or web element, whatever you have defined.
Yes, yes. If
Because in
suppose if
previous cases,
yeah, if suppose we are not defined those things, so we have to require like this. We can define like this. First, we are define this driver dot find. See, in this example, you can look it out. This example is our mouse over. Okay, first mouse over first for first element. This is for second element, and this is for third element.
so we can define this is a in our object file as well, na?
Yes, you are defining this element into your object file. No, no, no,
But
sorry. One second. You are defined in object dot property. You define this thing. This thing you are defining there. X path or ID or whatever thing will be defined here. Only the object information, not web element. We are storing here web object information like what is the object XPath, what is the ID, what is the CSS selector, what is the link text, like that.
right, then we can just call that object over there, na, in that R method.
Yes. You
Why have
can.
we again defined it?
Yes, that's
But
why.
then why have we defined web
Yes.
element LE again?
Okay. That's why I am using this thing. I am not right now. See, I am not defining any web element here. I am directly write this driver dot find element. This get object p object name object types.
Okay.
Okay. If suppose you do not want to use this line. Okay, so you can define there's a
So
shortcut or you can reduce your line of code.
by
Okay,
defining it over here itself.
yes. You can directly write like this. See, you can see here if suppose we are not defining as a web element, so you can see the line of the code is very long.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm saying that. Okay, so if suppose
Okay.
you need to
Yeah.
require any additional function, additional method, so you can enter here as a case. Okay, now
Yes.
moving to our next solution. So this is our UI operation. Now the test case. In test case, you can see here execute text and hybrid execute test. So we seen yesterday this execute test case will be there only for execution purpose. We define the Excel sheet. This is our Excel sheet and this is our keyword sheet. Then this is a hybrid. So we had executed the Excel sheet. You can see inside the project the this is our Excel sheet. First time whenever we are opening this file, so text.xls will be the text.xls will be open in this file only here itself in with another tab. But if suppose you are getting some difficulties to open the Excel sheets, what you have to do, just right click on the Excel sheet and open with system editor. Okay, then it will open like this as a system editor. Okay, now what happened? I think there is some mistakes. So we can just open it as a system editor. You can see here as a system editor, we define here this is our test data. This is our steps. This is a keyword nothing but your UI operation. Okay, keyword nothing but your UI operation where you can define here you will get mouse over. Then below the code you can see here for which format we would like to use our object like XPath or ID or class name CSS or link partial link. Okay, so this is our you can say keyword your UI operation. Then this is our object this name come from our object dot properties. Okay, this is object properties. Username here you can define username as a id. So username id equal to email. For Gmail example we have seen yesterday. So this is our scenario. So today we need to initiate some report generation kind of thing. How can we generate a report for this execution. After execution, you will get a normal report in test-ng execution, because we are using test-ng. So in test-ng, we can see UI operation file. In UI operation file, the outcome will be this. This is help you to read your Excel sheet according to this format. This is our parameter. This parameter calling from our Excel sheet, and according to the P, this is object name, this is object type. Okay, object name is username, object type is ID, and what is this? It will load from P. Then after loading that, it will perform the click event. So UI operation will define in your framework how can we operate your with the different this function. Okay, main activity you are defining here. Which types of action we would like to do? Click, type, go to URL, or like see, go to URL means here you will define p dot get property value. So p dot get property value, like that will be URL. Go to URL, we define URL. So it will go to the object and find the URL. Here you can see this URL. So it will launch the URL. Okay. So UI operation very important. Without the UI operation, we cannot do anything. Okay. So it is fine. Now see, we need to
Sir,
initiate.
sir, one thing.
Yeah.
Sir, one thing.
Hmm.
In that, when we are defining our action like get URL or anything,
Hmm.
when we do that driver dot find element and we give that properties, get object, object name and object type, how does the system come to know that we are referring to which object?
Through username, through here, there is object name. Object name
No, but
according CC. It will be integrated. The object name, it will first object name or object type. It will find this. First, it will find this thing. Okay. First, it will find what is the object name and what is the type. Okay. It's load from here, from P. Got it?
okay,
Okay. Then,
okay,
then it will perform our command. What is the type? See, it will come to see, this is our first is keyword. Okay, go to URL, this is our keyword, type is our keyword, click is keyword. So it will come to our this first, it will be which operation we would like to perform, like click. So see, it will find click, this is the click. See,
okay,
it will exit row by row. Okay, it will
okay,
come to execute row by row. It will first, it will come to row number 3. So row number 3 first it will come, then it will find keyword like go to URL. So come to our UI operation and find the operation where is go to URL. Go to URL is there. This is a case. So is matching with this case. So it go to this activities. It's fine. Get driver dot get p dot get property value. So its value, so value is come from Excel sheet. So what is the value of this? This is URL. So what is the URL? So it will p means our uh, this one, read object properties. Okay, and the value coming from where? From our object dot properties. So object dot properties will come there and find the URL text in all object and find this is our URL. So it will open this gmail.com. Okay.
okay. Sir, and what is there in that test cases package, that two classes which we have defined, execute test and the other
Yes.
one?
Execute
Uh,
test case means this is our normal keyword. This is normal keyword. You can execute two way. This is one hybrid execution. This is in execute test case. It will define like how row may how number of row, overall loop creation, and sit according to that. Only we define here cell 1, cell 2, cell 3 like that. If suppose you are compare with hybrid framework we are calling this, only you can execute like data driven like, and here you can define as a hybrid keyword. So hybrid keyword we just creating a loop count, and according to the loop it will execute one by one.
Okay, that is just for fetching the Excel
Yes,
values,
there are
right?
two way execution of this execution type. There is one type and there is a second type.
Okay.
Ultimately your result will be same.
So, so while executing, it will only execute by one of the methods, right?
Yes, no problem, you can execute with one.
Okay.
Jay, you can refer this hybrid execute, okay, because we cannot fetch it out this cell number, this cell is this cell is this four cell, then third cell this four cell like that. So that will be better way to use hybrid execution, where we just define our in the loop, for loop, how many row, how many column will be there, so how many values we thus. So it will be taken care by our script. We do not aware about that. So just we define our this file format where we, the which is seat, what is our seat name, and what is our path, and the row, how many row will be there, from which row we would like to start. So everything will be define our script only. So the hybrid execute test will be better approach with respect to execute test. Okay. Okay, fine.
Sir, sir, how do we create that object dot properties file? Like, how do we give that properties extension?
uh, right click on your package. Okay,
Okay.
go to new. In new, see sometime it will displaying here, but if suppose you are not getting a file, okay, normal file, so what you have to do, just go to new, then go to other, the other option,
Okay.
and here you can see this in with this general folder there will be file. Okay, you just
Yeah.
click it.
Okay.
After
And the
selecting it
extension we
here,
need to.
after selecting this file, click next, then this is a file name. Here you can just put the name of the file like object dot properties.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
here it will not allow me because I am already having object dot properties file, so you can see here one error message.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where to write to create a property file. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So can we ahead? So see, today whenever we are executing, see yesterday we had executed this file with single execution, like we just execute this a single test case like execute test and a hybrid test, we executed separately, but this is not a requirement. Okay, so whenever we would like to report uh, with us, so what is the main requirement? Main requirement will be we have to create a testng.xml. Okay, in the testng.xml, see here we can write number of test case inside this test case packages. That will be at for our requirement, our features wise. Okay, lot of feature with our application, so we can create here lot of test cases, lots of .java extension class file. Okay, so the creation of test cases, it will be displaying here as a alphabetic order like ABC, like see this is our executed test and this is habit test, is E letter is come first before H. Okay, so here whenever we are creating some class, so it will be displaying here as a alphabetic order, but we need to execute first. So for that purpose we have to define some order to execute. Yesterday we discussed also. So for that we require one testng.xml. So testng.xml is one uh, executable order file where we can execute those files. So how can we do that? So for that we have to create one normal text file. So see, for that we have to create those file from just right click on project. Okay, right click on project and go to new. In new section you can see here the file is coming here. Okay, file is showing here. If suppose we are not find this file, same thing we have to do. We go to other, then in general tab we can select from here also. Okay, then click, then our project is selected here. Here we have to write what we have to write: testng, testng.xml. We are creating XML file here. Okay, testng.xml. Then finish, testng.xml. Then finish. So what we have to write here? So now we have to write. One second, I have already taken this file from here. Testng.xml. So here, this is our Excel file. So open with the normal text file, XML editor. We can open it normal text file also in the notepad. Okay, in notepad. Oh my god, I'm just doing like this. We can type here simple test case. Okay, this is a simple test case. Here you can write suit name like written anything. You can write framework solution. Okay, framework solution you can use or also use and suit or any suit you can define here. Okay, then we have to create like framework here packages. We directly executing those here the you can define your uh, either class, either test included method like that. I was also told you when we did that last time execution with testng.xml inside, I think there uh, in this section whenever we are creating this XML X file. So also you can define here with parameter test, the test we define here, and a class name we can define with method also we can define. So anything you can define here. So with suppose we are writing like this. So what we have to do, we it will execute. We define here suit test. This is a test name package. Inside this package name will be test cases. So in the test case package we are having these two class. So it will execute these two class one by one. Okay, it will execute order. First this will be, then this. So according to that order it will be execute. Okay, so this is our test ng.xml. Now suppose we would like to exit from here. So this is our test.xml. Here you just right click and run as test.ng suite. So you can see you will get consolidated report for these two execution. Here everything is correct. Okay, It will executing. System will take some time to load the page.
So for that test.ng.xml file, we need to create it or it will exist.
It will.
It will exist
No, no, no.
already, or we need
No,
to
no, no,
create.
no, no, no. We have to create it. We have to create it. You can define this with test only instead of your. I will show you how many. There are different way to write test engine in your XML. Okay, you can here we had used with package name. Here you can see here we define as a package name. Instead of use this package, and the test name will be instead of this package. Also, you can use some other direct tests, or directly you can call class as well. As we can see your last example for test.xml, whenever we trying to do on during our excel, see this is our execution report. Okay, this is our execution report. This is a test case dot execute, test case dot execute, test case dot habit. So this is a two class with us inside one package. This is our package name. What is our package name? Package name is test case. Okay, this is our package name. Whenever we execute like this, so inside this package number of classes, if suppose there will be, so all classes will be executed one by one. So here you can see both are executed here. Okay, there will be seven passes, seven test cases will be there, because we are having a lot of, see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 steps. So all those steps will be executed properly and you can see the result. So if suppose you would like to open this result in your system, so you just click this open test ng report. This is a representing open test ng report. So it will not displaying properly here, so you can just copy the path of the file, and what you have to do, just you can paste here and hit the enter key. Then you can see your report here. All suit will be executed. This is our path of the file, and then time will be taken. Then seven path. This is our test passes. Okay, this is our passes test case. Now see, this is the one report we are getting from our system after execution by test ng. Okay, but this is not valid report, you can say. Only this report will understand by some technical person or who is executing this application. Either means the QA who is executing this application, he will understand, or his senior person who is also knowing about test ng or Selenium, he will understand. But if suppose we are showing some non-technical person, so might be he will get some difficulties to understand how many test cases were, if we had written what, how much time it will take, like that. So here we do not get that kind of report. So we, what we do, we can we can customize this report with the help of ent build tool. So for that we require some build tool, and also we require some XSLT report formats. As we seen yesterday, I would like to show you this XSLT report format. So we are changing this report to XSLT. How we can change it? Okay, so let's being with me. I am showing you how can we convert this report to our XSLT report. So for creating XSLT report, we require some kind of uh, XSLT file and jar file and build tool and okay. So one by one we can see. One second, just being with me. I'm showing you how can we do. So for this normal report, okay, this you had successfully created your framework and successfully executing your application properly. There is no difficulties anywhere. But for creating a XSLT report, for creating customizing this execution report, you should require ent, Apache ent in your system, and also some jar file and XSLT and build.xml. Build XML file will be required. So how can we do that? So first we have to require ent. So how can we get ent? So for ent, I think I had downloaded it somewhere. For ant you can see ant Apache and if suppose we are not finding ant, or if suppose we missed out, we are downloaded or no, or not, this is a configure in our system or not, so you can just check it out by this way. Open the command prompt and type ant minus version. Okay, so here you can get a message like ant is not recognized as a internal or external command. It means we do not have ant in this system. Okay, so for that you have to download Apache Ant first, then you can move ahead further. Okay, so we stopping here this execution. Okay, we can configure our Ant first, then after that we can start and come to this our access rate report section. So go to your any web browser, that would be Google Chrome or my Mozilla Firefox, your Internet Explorer, anything, any browser you can use. And that browser, we require Apache Ant. We require Apache Ant in our system. So we just download Apache Ant, Apache Ant, Apache Ant. This is welcome. Then here you have to download this Apache. Where is download. Yeah, this is download binary distribution. Come to down, then this is zip file. We have to download this is our stable version. Okay, you can download this stable version from your from your this Apache org. Okay, this is our Linux version. Okay, just remember we have to require, if suppose we are using window platform, so we can use this. And if suppose we would like to use Linux version, Linux platform, if suppose we are working, so we can use this archive file. Okay, now it's downloaded, and after downloading we can just open it, and this is zip format, so we have to extract it. So we can extract anywhere. Okay, you can open it in your system and extract it with some location in your system. So here you can see, just this was extract to some location. I am using this file to in our D folder. Okay, in D folder I'm just open it with okay. Okay, now close it, go to your system, then you can go to your location where is our Apache Ant. This is our Apache Ant. Okay, in D drive we are using here. So now what we have to do, we just open it and take it this. Okay, this path you have to take it, D folder. Now what we have to do, then here you can see there's no tools .jar, so just copy it this path. Okay, we have to configure our system environmental variable. Okay, so this whenever we would like to configure this, we just remember that you have to admin access in your system. Okay, because this will be some setup is required in the system. So advanced system setting, go to advanced system setting, then advanced, there will be environmental variable. In environmental variable we have to see, this is our Java home, like that. Same thing, we have to create one new Apache Ant. sorry, not Apache int. We have to create int underscore home. Okay, then value will be this. This is our value. Okay, now okay it. Then what you do? Then you go to path and edit this path and don't make don't delete anything. You just paste here and put a bin folder we define here, Apache and bin. Then okay, then again okay. Okay, now again okay, then close your window. Now you can see, reopen your command prompt, now you can use ent. You will get some C. After configuration ent in our system, you will get build file build.xml is not exist for this path. Okay, for this path build.xml is not exist. Okay, you close it. Now what you have to do, you just open your jar files, sorry, in program files. In program file there will be Java. In Java JDK, in library folder, you will see this tools.jar. Okay, so this tools.jar, you just copy it. Okay, we just copy it and come back to your JDK section and go to JRE and library folder. Here you can see there is no tools.jar, so we require to paste here. Okay, we require to paste here. Yes, it came here. Now what you have to do, again you can come to your end folder in library section. In library section also here you need to paste those tools.jar. Okay, only this setup you have to do this, then your ent is configured in your system. Now here in your project, come to a framework where you develop framework, either your project whatever will be. Come there and right click in your project, go to new. In new again select file, and the file you have to write like build.xml. Okay, build.xml, you have to just remember build.xml is mandatory for ent. Okay, build.xml we have to create. This is ent. Okay, whenever we ent is in our system and we are using build.xml, so the icon you are looking here, this icon will be created. This is representing us ent. Ent is a build tool. Okay, now inside this build.xml we have to paste and we have to create some XML file. So that XML file, for building the application, you will fetch those detail from internet as well, and also the apache.org section. Okay, apache.org section, this is a one time created. This not need to recognize or remember anything. You just copy paste from here. I am using this build.xml, so you can just paste it out. There's no need to worry. You can also get this file from net as well. I also taking this file from our internet apache.org section. Just open it with notepad or xml editor, whatever you have to do. Just copy it and paste in the build.xml section. Okay, whenever we are doing this, whenever we are doing this, you can just remember this is a color combination will be there. Okay, in your system according to the system also. So generally in our system we can get the this blue color, navy blue color, representing as our header, and this is our value. Okay, this is our value. So the project that directory means this will be defined as our directory. You can see here it is representing our file location, D drive, Selenium folder, then there will be button solution. The button solution instead of that was our framework solution. Okay, and this is our, because we are not refreshing yet, after refreshing it will give me proper uh, path. This will be, so this is a build, this is a button solution, this is our solution. That was representing as our existing name of the file. Okay, so now you can see this is represent our this properties name is defined as a base directory, value is a base directory. In bottom side, in next line of code, we are not using this project.directory as a name, we are just using this value. The value we are representing as a dollar, and so curly bracket, then base directory. Okay, and then build dot directory. Build dot directory means it is representing our build.xml. Okay, build directory, it will create a directory, it will create a one directory, there will be build. Whenever we are creating, right now we had just see here there is no build folder, there is a no build folder inside this our framework. But whenever we are executing from this build.xml, we can get one build folder inside this project. Okay, and the jar file will be required. So this purpose also we are creating one library folder. As we seen yesterday, I was created one library folder where we can store all jar file. You can see here all jar file will be there. So for building the our framework, building the our class file, this all jar file will require. So the jar file it will taking from the path of the file. Okay, and then src the directory, src the directory nothing but our all the packages. Src the directory means nothing but our all the packages. And ng result nothing but our this report. This report will created as a test output folder. So whenever we are executing our application using test-ng, we are getting by default the one folder that's called test output folder. So this test output folder come to the this section. Okay, now starting class path. So this is a kind of your target name. This is by default defined by Apache. There's no explanation of that. The set class path, then class path ID will be generated, then it will take path element. So this is our build path normal. Then no need to change anywhere. This is your comment on the target is what the target is doing. This is loading test case, then deleting directories, then this is compiling Java, then building your, then here we are creating XSLT report. So for XSLT report, what is required? So that thing we have putting here. So one more thing, this style src equal to SSLT, this file will be required to us. So this file we had not created yet, so we need to create this file. Okay, now then we can see all this report. Okay, so this our build.xml. So this you just copy paste, no need to write anything anywhere. You just copy paste this thing. You can get it from apache.org section. And now inside this src we have to create one new package. The package we will call xslt. xslt is nothing but your one transferable language, you can say. This will be, yeah, this is xlslc stand for your extensible style sheet language and style sheet language of XML document. Okay, and this is a transformation XSL. This is a transformation where you can edit. So XSLT also you can get introduced from here as well. This is if suppose you like to learn something XSLT, so you can directly go to this path and this URL, and here you can get the information about XSLT. What is XSLT detail in detail? Okay, so nothing to worry about that. You just want create new file. and create new file. Then we have to 1 second, we have to uh, this is our file name. So this name we have to create a file. So in XSLT package we just click new and go to other, then again we have to create a file. So then file is created. Here we just put paste this and finish it. So you can see here one file is created, testng minus result.xls. Okay, here again we need to copy paste. Again we need to copy paste. This is our XSLT. You can open with notepad. In notepad you can get, and directly we can paste here. Okay, so this is thousands of line of code, thousands of line of code here you can see. So I'm also not written this, and I had taken this XSLT from internet as well. Okay, where we can converting from this XSLT. Okay, so these two things you have to create. After this
Sir,
creation, yes,
uh, sir,
yep.
sir, from where did we copy that 1,000 line of code into testng result file?
Once again, can you repeat the question?
From where did we copy that code in the testng result file?
Okay, okay, okay.
The code
This,
which we
this,
copied.
this, see, this test ng.xls, this one, this file you can talking about, no? Test ng result xls. So
Yes,
actually, I
yes,
am
yes.
having some backup with my system. So from there, I would taking out, but I will share you. Don't worry, the build.xml and this test and result.xls I will share with you. So you can just copy paste in your system. You do not write anything.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So after that,
Yes.
this is created. Okay, your system is configured with XSLT report generation. Now, what is happening with XSLT? So, after execution, here we are executing our application. But just remember, whenever we would like to execute our application with build.xml, so before running build.xml, we need to create testng.xml. We should require testng.xml should be there. Okay, because testng.xml will be execute. Here you can see here XML file set directory base directory includes testng.xml. So this testng.xml will be required when we would like to run this build.xml, running this application. Okay, so now after execution it will come to this place, make XSLT report, depend, and this is all target. There you can see these are called target. So each target is depending with some another target. Like see, this is a from top you can see here. This is our target name as a set class path. Here we are setting everything. Where is our jar file? Where is our location? What is our base directory? Okay, then we are setting the class path. The class path nothing but your project class path. The class path you can get from here. Class path we had seen. Where is our file? The class path you can get this class path. Okay, this class path will be location where you can get your files detail. That will be some system language, this machine language, which will be not editable and not understandable. Human being we cannot understand because there is some different format will be written by system. Okay, and then it will be setting in this target location and load those test ng, load test ng with depend. So before loading this test ng, we require to set class path. This is our dependency. So it's required first, then it's come to here. Then after that, if suppose there will be unused file like build a directory. In this build a directory means our in this project, there will be required file like this. Every time this test output folder is creating some build folder will be creating every time whenever we execute our application, multiple time execution. So at that time our uh, this file will be cleared. Okay, so which file would like to clear every time? So for that we can use this clean. target. After that, after cleaning the target, we initiate some value. Initiation means we are initiating to next level, like after cleaning and set path. Okay, then compiling the Java file. Now see here the compilation. So compilation is depending with clean, initiation, set class path, and load test ng. Okay, so whenever we would like to execute compile, so before compile we need to complete this thing. Okay, this is depending. Now see with run. So before execute run, before start execution of our application, we require depends on compile. First it should compile, then after we can execute our application. So this is our order. Okay, this is our order. Before execution we require compilation, and before compilation it's required like clean, initiation, set class path, and load testing like that. Okay, now after execution, when execution is done, then we would like to create a report with XSLT. So XSLT report, whenever we are creating, so there will be one name makes XSLT report depend on our run. This depend on our run. This is our XSLT name. Then the report will be creating the inside this project. We are getting one new folder. This is the XSLT report. In XSLT report, we are getting a output folder. Okay, in XSLT report we will get a one output folder. In output folder will delete always whenever we are re-executing. Okay, see this is a delete project directory when it will rerun, and again it will be create a new folder. So each time whenever we would like to execute our this framework, so every time it will delete our exist or previous execution report, and it will load new executed report in our system. Okay, so this is your XSLT report. So now for XSLT report execution and creation, we required some jar file as well. So one jar file, this Selenium listen jar file should require, and some one section jar file will be required. So those two jar file we need to add in this library folder and our systems. So two jar file we require. So one second, we where I can get it. Hmm. So whenever you would like to see this library folder inside this project, then this is our library folder. Here you have to check this is there or not. No, there are two jar file are required. So two jar file where you can get it. So go to google.com, and as I said, you can download all whenever we require jar files. So we can go to one location, which is location that's java 2 something, the URL name will be there. So this two jar file we require. This is the one jar file. Okay, this is a, oh sorry, this is not section. This is one jar file. This jar file is required. So this is a location java2s.com code jar here. So this is here, from here we can get down latest version of this section jar files. So just we have to drag down, and this is source jar we not require, we require this thing. He download 6.6 and this one 6.52. Okay, so 6.52 we require, so we download this. We just go to down. Yeah, this is, so we can download this file, and after downloading we just extract it because this is coming as a zip format. Okay, this comes as a zip format. We have to extract it and store in our place. So directly I will load this jar file to our system in this framework as well. So download this and I extract it. And till the time we can again download one another jar. Again go to google.com, and here when yes, so this is coming here. So extract to where, extract to some location. So which location we are using? So we are using here the jar. Inside this Selenium, I think I had created one jar folder. Jar folder. Right now I am using this inside this new folder. Okay. Inside this new folder in the drive Selenium new folder. Here I am extracting it. Okay. So it's running on backend. 6 6 yeah, this is jar files. So you can just extract this, and whenever we require with s name, so we can take it out from here. Just scroll down, then this is not require this. Selenium new folder, side new folder. This is the jar file, so we just copy it and paste to our library folder, which is our project name. Where is project? This is the Selenium training, Selenium framework. This was done. Then we require one more jar file. This is our jar file. So this is one more the jar file. This is required. Containing jar. Why it is not showing? So I'm taking it from my system. It because it will take some time. I don't waste those much time to do. Okay, okay, fine, fine. It is taking some time to download, but this file is required. Okay, 1 second. The file is coming inside. I'm taking it my system. So this is no download and open to the file. Where is it? Where is it? This is. So here we just paste it. Okay. Now we have to yes we did. Now we have to refresh it. Okay. After loading that, now then you have to build path. Go to build path, and again we need to add the jar. Click the framework solution. Click this library folder, and you can see here this two file, and you can edit this, apply it, okay it. Okay. After that, when we would like to execute, then you can see your now everything is done. Okay, now the only one configuration part is required. So then after creation of this build.xml and our this setup, everything is done, then we do not require to execute from this test.xml. We do not run this test.xml. Okay, we have to run our test case from here build.xml through build.xml. Okay, in build.xml we just go to run as. When you go to run as, you can see here and one and build and two and build. What is this means? So first will be defined to run the script, and this second end will define to configure. So first we have to go first time whenever we are executing, so we need to come to second point. Okay, and here it will be defined, this is our configuration level, which will be go first, which will be go later on. Okay, so whenever we would like to execute our test case, first will be clean, then set, then load test.ng, then initiate, then compile. After compilation done, then we can run our script. Then after run, we can create a XSLT report. Okay. Then now we apply it. Then you can click run. So whenever we are clicking run, then you can see your script will be start execution. See here, build path, build file, building the file. This is your order. Okay, building the file, compiling the file, running the code. Okay, running the test.ng running. Which file it will running? In D folder there will be Selenium solution, and person solution will folder there will be test.ng.xml. Okay, it is executing. After execution, I will show you the all steps once again. Okay, don't worry. First, you can see here on the execution how it is executing and how it will be convert those report as well. Okay, all steps I will tell you once again. So you can see here the application is start execution. You can see there will be a background, it will be executing. Okay, see, one test is done, one execute test has been done. Now it will start to execute your hybrid test execution. Okay, so you can see here this is the one demo. Only we are using this one single script, so it will now. Now you can see it will create a report, test output. You can see here the report will be showing here. Now building your result. See, so once it has been done, your execute test case. Then it was using hybrid. It is running on behind the scene. Okay, inside this script, the third browser will be executed. Now it will open one new browser. See, this one opened. Here you can see the steps running on. Is dead. So execution is done. Now it will see here report. It is creating 7 test case run. Total test run is 7. Failure is 0. Escape is 0. Here you can see created directory. This end suit we define as a test.xml where this is our result. It is created a directory of this is output folder. Okay, here is process to this converter. Okay, from Excel this is our report. So loading sheet XSLT. So it's done now. So this is our whole steps. Whatever build.xml we define. So all build.xml will be executed, and whenever after that we you have just look here, we did not get any XSLT report folder here. So after execution, what you have to do, after execution you need to refresh this project. Okay, after refreshing the project, you just seen, scroll down, you can get build file. This is our build.xml, and this is our test output folder, and this is the XSLT report folder. Inside this XSLT folder you can get a output folder. Inside this output folder, what happened? XSLT report output.index, loading styles, set date, second I have to check it why it is not done. Mm, once again, you would like to run web source code. So here also you can see in outline in section in Eclipse here on right side you can see the in outline section you can see the order which order we define to execute. First it will set, then this. All this target will be there. So according to that it will be executed, and this is our project directory, build directory, jar directory, SASE directory, automation. This is our outline of the framework. So first it will be, I have to check why it is not coming to the picture.
Sir,
Hmm?
sir, why is this program getting executed twice, by both the methods, data-driven as well as hybrid?
So see,
Since
we
we
are
have
executing.
given,
So see, once it was executing for our execute test, and second times it for hybrid execute test. There are two class, na?
so if we give only one class in that XML file, it will execute only once.
Yes, yes, yes. If suppose we are having one only, so it will execute only once.
Okay.
It's provider not found. Our build is failed. 161 line of code. This is not found. XML Java X. Provider not found. I think there will be some error we are getting here for this jar file related. So how to set accessory processor in Java? So for that, I think it is not required. So everything was running successfully. One second, I just refreshing the page. Searching after refresh. This you can see this output is not getting here. .xmls. second Java program is continue. Okay. See, here also we can do like whenever we executed our script, only we would like to only you would like to make XSL report. So you can configure like this. So you can unselect all this thing. We do not require to run. Okay, we do not require to run. Only we would like to execute this make XSL report. So this will be create our previous execution report. Okay. So right now just we would like to create XSS report because our execution is run successfully. Here just our this XSS report is not converting. So for that creation only you can use a separate thing. So this is our report we had already stored in our one place. This is index.html here. So in index.html, it will be taking for XSL report. You can see here in making XSL report, it's depend on run. So already we had run our application, and this is our execution. So it will create first. Running the test again. It was okay. In this case, so we can do one thing. We can in test any.xml we just modify our test cases. Like instead of this package, we need to define our add the test. So here suite name will be there, test case name will be framework solution. Okay, again we are getting same error. Java.xls. Okay, fine, no problem. You can see lesson. So for that we can define here classes. How can we write this classes? Then inside the classes we have to write class, then name of the class. Name of the class, what is the name of the class? Name of the class equal to the name of, see, this is our uh, classes. So now this class equal to, and test is done. Here we can write our framework, what is our package, the test cases, test cases dot, what is test case dot execute test. What is the done classes, suit name, test name this, then test name the class अच्छा equal to name equal to this is miss. So now it will be exit only once. Here we are getting error message build.xml java.xml transformation error. This error is java.xml. Or should not come. The solution was remove everything under the thing particular. Okay, so this circle is required. So open it. जल्दी अपना and extract to the new folder. Then for the new folder, this is our job file. Here we need to Selenium. Set this is the library folder. We need to add. Now we need to refresh the project. Then we go to build path. Build path configure add jar and set this library again. Then Excel jar apply. Okay. Now again we would like to reconfigure like see first it will be clean, then set class, initiate, compile, run, make accessibility, report, run. Mhm. Okay, 2.2 version. if we had used two Selenium jar files, so it was complete means conflict, so that's why we are getting error at the time. But yeah, mm, there should not be error because we had already. It should create accessibility report. Yes. Whole thing. Somewhere written here. I think it's giving themselves up there. Java program, Java, inside Java, there is Jerry, like the Java folder. We are putting this tools.jar might be. This is giving us error. This the action can be controlled because the file is open in Eclipse. Okay. Once I'm closing it once. Close this file. Try again. Okay. That's done. There is some configuration issue. Let me check once again. After that, I will explain you how we can configure with accessibility with this system, because there is some minor mistake will be there. That's why we are not getting, because whenever we are doing some error, logical error somewhere, so we can find out a very easy way. But this configuration part is very hectic, and some time we miss something, so we can get this kind of situation. And find so framework dot solution will be setups. And now whenever we would like to execute this, so see, this is XSL report and this is build.xml. Here we would like to run, yes, enter build.xml, then we can see what is happening. I think it should be executed now. Execution is done properly, but only the problem we are facing, that is converting our report to XSLT, and that was not happening because of some Java X something file is missing. So the file, this was executed properly, running testng.xml. It was the working file. लोग को चेक करना पड़ेगा. Again we are getting the same error. This was 30. Access report class on Selenium. project export index is not as simple as measure process that's mm, mhm. This was a primary server select process to find the functional properties. Create Java XML container to go to the Apache processor. Not put folder is not Yes. See, one thing you can do, you can just try it in your system. Everything is this way. I might be there is some system configuration also. We have to check it because there's a system related issue. I am sharing you this file, okay, and there's nothing to worry about that. So our script is working properly, and this XSLT format is also okay. But because this is a running code and this report I can share with you, okay, and everything is correct. But there is some Java XML transformation factory will be related error, there's system related error. I have to rectify this, why it is showing, because this same script I was executing in another system, it is working properly and we are getting XSL report as well. So do one thing, you can try in this in your system, and the configuration part I will again telling you how can we set up your XSLT in your system. So see, from begin, I would like to start once you had created yesterday we had created this thing, okay, yesterday we had created these four packages, okay, now today we had created one XSLT folder, a package. In this package you have to create this file, you have to put the name, same name, testng minus results.xls, okay. Now then after this you have to paste no, it's not required to more lecture. It will finish. If suppose you are having some queries, then we can discuss. Okay. I think I believe today will be yes, yes. You can. If suppose you are having doubts, you can just mail me. I will reply on that. Okay. If suppose you have any doubts, you can come down our office once one day. Then we can discuss face to face whatever error, whatever issue you are facing. Okay. Yes, yes, no problem. For doubt, anything, any related this project, any doubts you can facing, so you can come down once in our office and we can let discuss regarding that those thing. Okay. But whenever you are getting difficulties for creating these projects, whatever assignment we are providing to you, that was Flipkart and IRCTC, so you can just mail us. I will reply on that. Okay, so you have to create this XSL report, and XSL report just you have to copy paste this thing, and this all content this thousands line of code. Okay, and after that in this you have to create the project, right click, and you have to create. Yes, 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 yes. JDBC connectivity, JDBC connectivity. Once I can finish the once let me finish this configuration part, then we can discuss about the. Okay, so first we have to finish this, and after that After that, you have to create two files. One is for build.xml, second is test.xml. In test.xml, you can different format you can try it, like test name will be defined. Here you can use either class name or either package name or either test as well. Test include test method as well. Okay, if suppose we are using test name, and inside the method then lots of method with us, so we can define here include method name, like that. So for more detail also, you like to how can we write the test ng.xml, so you can go to this topics. This is url testng.org. So testng.org, in brief information you can get into this documentation section. In documentation section, you can get how can we write testng.xml. Testng.xml with different type to write. Okay, and there's no need to worry how can we write, how can we, this is only single way. No, there's no single way. There will be creation of testng.xml. We can use either class, you can use package, you can use run methods. So the number of methods will be there, and running test ng with end. So this is the end configuration when we are configuration with end in our test ng directly, so you can do that. Okay, so but here the concept which we are using, so these two files you have to create. One is a test.xml like this, and build.xml. Build.xml you have to create only. So for that you also again you need to copy and paste here. And after that after that before creating this build.xml, you just in your project you had already created one library folder, and this src will be there in your project. Okay, src will be there. Src means this is your src library directory, and the library folder should have all respective jar files, because this jar file whatever you are looking here, this jar file, all this jar file will your runtime execution whenever we are running our script, so that this jar file will be behaving like that. This for project level. And but whenever we are converting those jar file or building those jar file like this build dot, because this in build dot you can say in build folder you can see say look here, the all this is converting it into as a normal dot class file. This is our main class. So our system, whenever our system will execute, so system will not execute this file. This all file is our written by java dot java extension. So this java extension will convert to bytecode, and system will execute only this bytecode whenever we are executing. So first it's build, and after build it will convert to this three format, this whatever java class file with us. Okay, everything is converted like this, and the system will read this build file only during the execution. After this completion, this execution, it's give us a report into this test output folder. In test output folder you can get a report like XSLT when you are creating. So XSLT, they will create a folder. Inside this folder we can get a number of files also, like this test ng also you can looking here. So similar way we can get this index.html and something will be there, but there will be some error we are getting inside this code. First time we had successfully getted some build successful whenever we first time executed our script. So at the time we can, you had seen the build successful, but after that we are getting some error, those java x.xml transformation error. So I need to check it out. Okay, so it's clear to you how can you configure and how can you xslt use. but just
Sir,
just need to make sure you need this two jar for XSLT conversion. This is the section and section liaison jar. This two jar file we need to add in our library folder as well as our this project folder. Okay.
sir,
Hmm.
while running that build.xml, what did you say for that option? Like we were getting two options, and one and two.
Hmm. When you come to this build.xml and you run, go right click on that and go to run as. So in run as you can see there will be two things, one
Yeah.
end build and second end build. So second end build will be configurable. It is not for running mode. It is configurable level. Here you can just edit and configure and launch. So target you would like to which target you like to exit first, which will be second. So order you can define here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and which target you like to execute. So suppose we do not require make XSLT report, so we unselect this checkbox and our the target execution order will be remove this make XSLT report. If suppose we require, then we can select it. Okay, so this is a configurable
Yeah.
part. Okay, then after that, whenever you like to execute, then you just go and the first selection will be for your run. Directly it will be run according to our configurable. Okay, then after that nothing to worry about whenever we are executing. So in console section you can see everything, and that all the console will be displaying in your one consolidated report that will be created by XSLT. Okay, so I think, okay, let me check, and then I will share you those error mistakes. What is the solution of this also? Just you can make sure you can configure this all everything in your system. I will share you this all file on this framework solution to you with creating a jar file. Okay, and also when you complete your assignment for Flipkart and IRCTC, you have to convert it to GIF format and give to sent to us. Like, see, this is our file path and this is the folder location. So how can you go? Then you can go to like this. You can open your project in your system and go to the location, and this is our Selenium folder. Inside the Selenium, this is our solution, this is our project. Okay, so in this project, this inside this project everything is there. Okay, so you don't select anything single one. Okay, you just select whole folder and zip it. Okay, and zip it like this. It will take only few minutes. Yes, you zipped it. Your project is converted to zip file, rar file, and then you can share to us. This way I will share to you. You can just extract this zip file to your system. So it will showing you like this, and whenever you open this, then import that project, that exist project workspace, then next, and browse those folder in your system, and then like, see, in this location I am going to show you this is our bus and source. Then okay, so right now in same location I am having this folder. This is the like framework solution, so I am getting this. Otherwise, and also we are getting error because already this folder is this project is in project explorer. Else you can get directly, it will be clicked and you can just click the finish, then your project will be imported here. Then you can start execution. You just trying to execute whenever you download this project in your system. Just go to build and set your configuration which order you would like to execute. Okay, this is order: clean, set class path, load test ng, initiate, compile, run, and make XSLT report. Then you run. After run, you can just look it out, this error is coming to your system or not. Okay, this error should not come in there. Okay, before that, before this, you have to configure ant in your system also. Okay, before executing this, whenever you download this project and to import this project in your Eclipse, you can download ant in your system and store in some place. Either you can use save it into D drive, or C drive or E drive, any drive you are using. So that location you are just store that folder like Apache Ant 1.6 9.6, okay, like this. So everything will there. Okay, just you can come back and select the path, copy the path, and come to your system property section. In this property, you have to create this environmental variable where you have to create one ant minor underscore home, and then path, create a bin folder. This is a ant. Here you need to create a new file, ant home, then put the path. After putting this, you can go to path section, and path section just we need to edit. We do not delete anything from here. We just adding and bin folder we put here. Okay, then okay again. Then you can check it into your command prompt and is configured or not. Okay, so you can check it by cmd command prompt. When you go to command prompt, then you can just type ent in your system. It will give you build.xml is not exist in this location. If suppose we do not have ent, so ent is not recognized in your system, like that message you can get in command prompt. Okay, so this is a configuration of your ent in your system. After configuration, that one more thing you have to do, you just go to the java folder where you have stored in program file. Go to java jdk and select the library folder. In library folder you can see this tools.jar. This tools.jar you just copy it and go to the end folder, and then library folder. Here you can just paste it. Okay, the jar file you need to paste it here. That's it, nothing to do more thing. And then you can execute your application. Then you can see your report. Okay, any question? And yes, for JDBC connectivity, this is for this your script. So for database connectivity, you need to configure this which kind of database we are using. That according to that configuration will be required. Okay, so here I'm using the MySQL. So MySQL for that JDBC colon MySQL, and this is a while how we can configure the class, that class name, this thing, and the collection manager, driver manager we can get from Microsoft. Yes, Jay. Next Saturday. Okay, okay, fine, no problem. We do. You can just try to make your assignment first, and if suppose you are getting some difficulties, so we can definitely sit. No problem. First, watch your video yesterday and today, and then try to make it yourself the framework design. And if suppose there is some difficulties, so you will let me know. No problem. Okay. So for that, whenever you like to do this, you need to download MySQL in your system, and also some web, because whenever we would like to use MySQL, so we need web services. So web services we need to do some WAMP server or XAMPP server, like that. Okay. Grid is also there. Grid is I was shown you last time, but the execution was not happened because of we our what was error that time? We got some mistake. Configuration system, yes. Okay, fine, we'll do, no problem. But yes, yes, yes. So first you complete your assignment, then we can move on. Next Saturday we can see these two examples, no problem, for JDBC and Grid. Okay. So today video and yesterday video will share with you by evening or to tomorrow EOD. Okay. So and you had understand what assignment you have to do. Yes, yes. Everything will be shared to you. No problem. The all this uh, project you are looking here. This like Selenium training, the framework solution, and the demo Maven and the Java program. Everything. This all these project you are looking here, everything will be sent to you, okay, with one GIF format. Okay. Okay, fine. Thanks. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, Divesh. Hello.